Hello and welcome to another edition of Politics on Sunday. I am Femi Akonde. Let me first tell you that the security threat level in Nigeria have been raised and citizens are just existing and cohabiting with the fear of the unknown. Now the threat has come to the doorstep of the federal government in Abuja, unsettled the administration and put security agencies on their toes. With 3 Security Council meetings convened within 1 month, the threat has not disappeared. Rather, the bandits and terrorists have become even more daring. The National Security Advisor now admits citizens are tired and gravitating towards self-help.
The council has seen it necessary to inform the general public that fighting this type of asymmetric conflict is a collective effort. It's not something that should be confined to only the security, intelligence, and law enforcement agencies. When we keep saying whole of society approach, whole of government approach, to get a whole of nation approach, what it means is that everybody has to partake in this enterprise. The truth is that no country can ever overcome the difficulties of an asymmetric conflict by virtue of the fact that the enemy of the state is embedded within the population, within the wider society. It is true that the local people are averse, they're scared, they're worried, and there's no confidence. That is understandable. But without their support, without their cooperation in terms of giving information, it makes it very hard for the operational elements. A few days ago, troops of the Guards Brigade were ambushed and decimated. Had there been a collective effort by way of just snippets of information, we might have averted that incident. That is not to say that the responsibility is for those outside the security domain. It's a collective responsibility.
The cracks within the People's Democratic Party appears to have widened with the recent outburst by Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State. Governor Wike has accused the presidential flag bearer of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, of telling lies and deliberately allowing people to spread falsehood against him. He has also promised to tell it all and set the record straight in the coming days. Even his Benue State counterpart, Samuel Otom, admits that the party has not treated Governor Wike well in the aftermath of the presidential primary election. Support for the presidential flag bearer of the All Progressives Congress, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, is swelling as the clock ticks towards the 2023 general election. Different support groups are springing up to galvanize and mobilize voters to line up behind the Tinubu-Shettima 2023 ticket. The Director General of the Nigeria Diaspora For Asiwaju joins me now to talk about how his group is reaching out to convince Nigerians to support Asiwaju Tinubu at the polls. Welcome to the program. Now, as a diaspora group, why do you care, considering that you cannot even vote during the election?
We are Nigerians, despite we're living in the diaspora, but we are born here. We are Nigerians. We believe in Nigeria that is developed. We believe in a new Nigeria that provides security. We believe in Nigeria that we create prosperity for the unborn children. We believe in Nigeria that where we have a leader that all Nigerians will have their own fair share. And that's what we believe. That's why we the diaspora, will be voting Asiwaju come next year, 2023, because like me, I've been around for the past 6 months. I believe in his leadership. I've been following him since 2004. I know what he can do. I know he's a fearless leader. I know he has the capacity to create wealth. I know he creates opportunity for people, even the youths. I know he's antecedent. I know what he can do. So for me, I'll be governancing people in the diaspora, like in the UK, USA, in the Europe, Dubai, all the diaspora in outside the country, which we all have come together. And that is why we believe, when we look at all the antecedents, we now decide to say we'll follow him. And in the diaspora, we have a very powerful voice collectively, because we send money back home. You can recollect how the diaspora generated funds, sending back home, what that contributes to the economy. So we have families, we have brothers, sisters, we have mothers that we support with our finance from abroad. So we are part of it. We know that if we support the next president, who we believe can steer the ship to the next level, which we believe Asiwaju, who has the capacity to steer the ship, that we can now cross over to a new Nigeria, whereby we will see development, we will see infrastructure, we will see job opportunities, we will see youth. And that's why I'm calling on the youth now to join in, to vote in, to become the next president, because they will have the opportunity to be included in his government. If they now come leverage with him, that he's a talent hunter. Remember that. Even when he was a governor, the youths today, the youth then, they are leaders today. Then he saw good things in them. That's why he included them in his government. And if you look at what he has done, that is what I'm calling on Nigerians to look at. His personality, his person, his leadership style, what he has been able to do when he was a governor. And we know all the other candidates, they've been in a position before. So let's leave this matter beyond party politics, and it's beyond religion matters. Because if you want to talk about religion, he is a leader, a devoted Muslim leader, married to a devoted Christian.
Now, why do you say religion should not matter? Bearing in mind that religion has played a major factor in making choices and decisions in this country.
It's not matter, because we should be reflecting. Nigeria should be reflecting from where we are coming from, where we are now, and where we're about to go. So Nigeria is beyond religion. Because if we're going to talk about Nigeria, is beyond religion. So we are not looking at religion matter to win Nigeria. We are looking at competency, the capacity, people, the leaders who have the capacity to create wealth, whereby Nigerians will not suffer again. We are looking at capacity leader who can create job opportunities for the youths. We are looking for a leader who can make sure students finish their time at the right time when they start their school, and at the long time they finish their studies. So these are the leaders we are looking at. We are looking at new Nigeria, a leader who can build that new Nigeria for us. And we have the opportunity. Nigeria should be celebrated today that Asiwaju is alive. It's an opportunity for us to come together, so we can work together, and this time around to elect the right leader, the leader who has the capacity to unite everyone. And I'm saying to everyone to go back to Lagos State in the southwestern Nigeria. What he has done, we all know where Lagos was before he came in, how he transformed Lagos to a mega city today. That man is still alive, and we all should be celebrating him. This election, I want Nigerians to look above party affiliations. It's not about party this time around. We want everyone, hands on deck, to come together for the first time to vote the right leader. And Asiwaju is that leader we are looking for. And we found him, and he's contesting, and by the special grace of God, is going to be the next president of Nigeria in Jesus' name. So but what I'm saying is that we are calling on the youth, we are calling on everyone to come together and look at them. Let's roll back and search. The three of them all the candidates they've served before. They've been in a position. We know, all of us know them. Asiwaju, Atiku, Obi, Kwankwa, they've been in a position before. Let's now look at let's mark them. Let's give them grace. Because when you do exam, you must be marked and you have to pass. So that you pass or you fail. So let's now look at those leaders. Obi has been a governor before. Asiwaju has been a governor before. Atiku had opportunity, he's supposed to be a governor, but he was promoted and he was a vice president. So why are we talking about religion? We should be talking about their capacity. Who is that leader?
All right, let's talk about the capacity of other candidates, presidential candidates. Do you say they do not match up to Asiwaju?
It's simple. I've just said it again now. Let's look at what Asiwaju has been able to do as a Lagos state governor. Atiku has been a vice president for 8 years. Let's go back. What he has managed to do when he was a vice president with General Olusegun Obasanjo. Let's look at it. Then let's roll back. What Obi managed to do in Anambra, and after he left, where is Anambra today? I can tell you, if you give Asiwaju, Onitsha, Nnewi, Anambra, he will turn into a mega city. Because he sees tomorrow. That's what we call leadership. A leader who can be able to see beyond. A leader who can carry everybody along. A leader who can think. He's a thinker. And he's a doer. Everybody, you can Google it. Google Asiwaju. Google his history from when he was in Mobi, the way it started, when he went to school in Chicago, his antecedent, everything. So for me, I am here today to call on all Nigerians to look at that. It's not, when I see people arguing about religion, we've gone past that. In the UK, a Muslim is a mayor of London, won twice. Not because of his religion, it's because of his capacity. He did the first time, we voted him again because we know he can deliver. Nigeria should not be looking at religion this time around. We should be looking at the capacity leader who we think, who we know can create wealth, can create jobs, can create opportunities, can, who can unify us.
One major problem in Nigeria is insecurity, and Nigerians will prefer to elect a president who can keep the country secured and citizens safe. How will a Tinubu-Shettima presidency keep Nigerians safe?
The Asiwaju I know from 2004, we should all be thanking God is alive. He has the capacity to trash it. If Asiwaju becomes the next president of Nigeria, which I believe is going to be, I think when we talk about security, we should be, our insecurity should turn to wealth for us, because he's a leader who has ability to create wealth. Look at, firstly, what we need to do is to go deep into agriculture. Why are these people, why insecurity? What is going on? It's poverty. And I know Asiwaju knows about the economy, because what Nigeria needs is common sense economy, which is major. His capacity in leadership is A1. Its capacity in leadership is A1. So the insecurity we are talking about today, with Asiwaju presidency, is forgone, because I know my leader, I know Asiwaju, I know the next incoming president, inshallah, that when he becomes the next president, insecurity will become a thing of thing of the past. Because he will engage them. We need to go back, look at when the denying of the allocation, how he managed, how he refused to bow down, how he managed to create tax system, how he managed to create wealth, how he managed to sustain and gather and get closer to the grassroots. Insecurity. First of all, we need to look at what we produce. We need to look at our agriculture. what is happening to those? Why are they kidnapping? Why are they bombing? I know, like, if Asiwaju become the next president, the Sambisa Bush Forest, I know we level it. He has a capacity to call all the billionaires. He has the capacity to create agriculture that whereby people will have job, we give them the tools, we give them the inducement, and when they produce, the federal government will buy from them. Then there's more opportunities, there's more wealth, there's more, he knows how to manage people. So by bringing them and asking them to engage in business, engage them in productivity, there won't be any cause for alarm because everybody will be engaged. Everybody will be engaged. Why people are killing people? Because of hunger. Because no jobs. It's a job creator. It creates wealth. It creates opportunities. Industrialization. All these things we know what it can do. So we Nigerians need to go and look at that. Look at his person. For we to say, yes, we are confident. Because I believe if we elect him, Nigeria will become a new Eldorado. First, I want to talk about how he has the capacity to create the right team. Look at Asiwaju Shettima. He has power. He has this. He has the knowledge, the idea to choose the right talent, the right people to work with him. That's why we are calling on the youth as well to leverage with him now, to join this movement, to support him to become the next president, so that when he's forming his government, because he's a thinker, he knows the right people to put at the right place. So with that, because when we talk about governance, it's putting the right people at the right, in the right thing to be able to govern. So,
well, you will agree with me that corruption is another hindrance to national growth and development. And Nigeria has suffered the impact of wide-scale corruption in government. What will be Asiwaju's disposition to the fight against corruption?
Remember, he's the first governor that started treasury single account in Lagos State to promote good governance. So, he's a man who kicks against corruption. He knows how to curb corruption. He knows how to curb it because he knows what to do. And if you look at when he was denied the allocation, how he managed to sustain it. If there is a corruption or the leakage, he won't be able to do that. He refused to bow down for the federal government then, led by Olusegun Obasanjo, because he's a fearless leader. He knows that corruption should be eliminated in society. So if you look at what he did, treasury single account, and how he managed to survive and sustain when he was denied the allocation. That's what we should be. These are the things, these are the accidents I want all Nigerians to look at. That is the leader we want. That leader that believes in good governance. He was once a governor for 2 terms. Look at Lagos today, a mega city. A leader that saw tomorrow. Why? We should be blessed. We should be happy. We are blessed. These leaders are not ordinary leaders we come by. Maybe the next 30 years. They are ones in mankind. We stumble on them.
The majority of Nigeria's voting population are young people. How will Asiwaju's candidacy appeal to young people?
Yes, and that's why I've been around for the past 6 months. We'll be going around, and that's why we are calling on them as well to join this train, to look at what he has done, and we want them to be part of it because if he becomes the next president, they are the one who's going to be benefiting more because they're going to be more involved in his government. It's a talent hunter. They have opportunity. It's now they should join. If any one of them want to become a politician, this is time now. I'm calling on them. They should join Asiwaju now. for anything, for any reason, is the leader that can take them to that position they want. But remember, Rome must not be the day. You must be in the part of the system. So how do you become part of the system? You have to join the leader that will seize that talent in you, that know what you can do, and bring you in and take you to that level. So the youth have the opportunity now for their lifetime to join Asiwaju, to support him and vote him to be the next president, so that he too, if they leverage with him, he too will know them, so that he'll be able to look at their talent as well. Because if they join now, he'll be searching among them. So they should leverage with him now, so that they too can be in the to be part of the governance.
Someone in the diaspora, do you think you know Nigeria well and understand the needs of the population to convince them to vote for Asiwaju?
Yes, I was born here. Before I left Nigeria to UK 2004, I knew about Asiwaju. I was around during his second time in government. I've been following him, I've been studying him, and that's why I'm back again to learn from his school. I have friends, I have brothers, I have families, I have mates, I have colleagues that we went to school together when I was in Nigeria before I traveled to abroad. And I have people I'll be supporting with finance, with support, doing probably in in whatever my ability I have done for them, wherever I can, which I'll be supporting them. So I have those people around. In my local government, I have people I'll be supporting with my money. I have people I've been assisting in education, and I have a foundation. I have a foundation I started because of Asiwaju. I'll be supporting people because I want people to know that Nigeria is our country, and I believe in a new Nigeria. I believe in good Nigeria. So that's why I'm back home. I left my job. I abandoned my comfort zone. I left my family to be here the past 6 months, and I'll be canvassing. I'll be sensitizing people about Asiwaju, people, the youth especially, so that they can know who he is and do some research about him, that they should join me, and which we'll be doing, and we'll continue to do that until the day of the voting. But I'm not going back until I see Asiwaju become the next president. And I'm planning, when he becomes the next president, I'm relocated to Nigeria, because this is my country, and I believe in my country. I love my country. I love Nigerians. And so why not? Asiwaju is the man, is the leader. I've seen that since 2004, before I left Nigeria, to United Kingdom. So I know his capacity, and I'll be following him. So personally, I cherish him.
That's all on our program this week. You can see this episode again on TVC News YouTube channel. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. Also follow me on Twitter. My handle is @FemiAkonde TVC. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.